Good evening, honored guests, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, Dr. Louise van Rijn, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. And if you still don't know where you are, let me ask my students. Wobby. Wobby. And if you're still uncertain, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Symphonia. Similarities, very noticeable. And so how did this partnership start, ladies and gentlemen? Something that I cherish, and so also my staff. Happened in 2011 when this lady walked into my office and said that there's a company that would like to sponsor the school to assist. And just something about Steenberg is that we are just a very, very proud institution. No one messes with us. And I said to myself, why, we don't need assistance after all, we are Steenberg. And the lady visited me again in April, and I said, fine, Miss Bantenaar, I will join Symphonia. And then she brought along this young gentleman, my partner, Rob Roster. And I introduced him to the staff, and the first teacher who approached him asked him, how much money are you bringing to the school? And I had to stop the gentleman because he likes, I think we all love money in Steenberg. And so, ladies and gentlemen, Pollyoak. I don't know whether they have a representative here this evening. Ms. Brenda Elshow, if she is present. There you are. My sweetheart, please rise. Please stand if you don't mind. The partnership is very much a link with Pollyoak, because Pollyoak made it possible. They made the funds available, and I accepted. And Rob Roster stood by me all the time. Didn't go easy initially because I had my expectations and that our personalities. And the first time that Pollyoak opened their doors to us was, I thought it was this small company in Deep River, because I've driven past it before. And when we entered it as a staff to have a staff workshop, because you know, at all schools, I think we have challenges, and teachers just want to get away from the school. They want to, you know, go away and talk about stuff somewhere else. I discovered what Pollyoak was really about. This huge organization employing so many parents from our community. And they made their facilities available, and the ball started rolling. And then they visited me again, Ms. Brenda Elshow, and she told me, well, they would like to avail the services of an accounting teacher and assistants. And I said, you know, I don't know, the department is not in favor of assistants, we must get permission. And then I said, at the same time, I don't think that the department knows what they're doing, you know, we are in the crowd, we are in the trenches, we know exactly what's happening, and so we embraced it. And I want to say thank you to Mr. Bignar for allowing this lady with this energy, Colleen Hodge, into the accounting room. And there was an assistant as well, so in essence, it was to assist the accounting pupils that struggled with accounting. And I can relate to it because my daughter also did accounting. It's very abstract and difficult, and so the pupils had to report on a Friday night, write tests. Oh, the kids didn't like it. But this lady was just so phenomenal, and the kids just bought into it. That's Pollyoak. But besides the assistance and the facility that they made available, you know, they came in and said, I don't know whether I'm so allowed to mention amounts. Mr. Pretorius might become very envious, Mr. Somebody. But eventually they said to me, sir, 50,000 rand is yours. Wow, 50. Lekker Jay, you know? And then they put down parameters and said, right, I've got to spend it on this, and that, and then what? Where's my pictures? Sorry. I've got my evidence. Does it show? Oh, yeah, okay. There you go. So, we had to spend the money on the staff room, and so the room was renovated where accounting is being offered, and the teachers now have a dedicated room where they can go and do their admin, etc. That we haven't had before. We always wanted an environment where we can leave after the classes and just unwind and relax. That's what Pollyoak has afforded us. So the impact has been immense. How did it come about? or because of Symphonia. Partnerships for possibilities. It's limitless. So I want those who are contemplating joining Symphonia. It can at times become very demanding because it's meetings you must attend, but rewards, you can't attach value to that, at least not monetary value. So this is what the department can't give you. They give you so many teachers and they must do that with it, and at the end of the day they expect results. So Polyoke created an environment where we could be ourselves and just enjoy. And then just on Saturday, we took our members of our symphonic wind band, and for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, some of them entered the castle in Cape Town and they enjoyed the military tattoo. And I was moved to see my children interacting with the music, and they would say, "Mr. Smith, where are you, sir? Sir, we know that song, we played that item, so we know that music." Oh, and let for the net uitgeskid daar, because they were played from steam, you know. I need to move on, ladies and gents. And then there's Prudential, another partnership that was established because of the circles that we had, and the flawless consulting workshop, and the community building workshop. And they donated chairs. I don't know whether it's there, we move on the chairs and furniture, you know. I think in most schools, when you enter staff room, you sit on these hard brown chairs, and you've got to have meetings, and the principal is boring, etc. So now, they contributed in the sense of creating an environment that speaks to professionalism. You know, when you walk into the staff room, you can feel you're in a different space other than the classroom. And just last week, Mr. Pretorius and Mr. Something, we got an email, I think the week before, an email. Laptops. Oh, I love it when they bring stuff to the school. That's because of Symphonia. A lady called Dr. Louise van Rijn, and Ms. Wantenaar, and Ms. Velda Kraak, and Ms. Brenda Elshove. These are the change agents in the school. And so if I sound boastful this evening, I'm making no apologies. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the laptops, because the teachers accepted the idea that we need a facility where our kids can go and do their research and go online, etc., because they don't have it at home. We're going to build a media center, and the kids will take responsibility. So, God is great. God is alive. He knows our dreams. He knows what we're asking, and He gives it to us in His time. And so that's where the technology will go. And then they also arranged a careers workshop along with my partner, Rob Braston. Velda, I don't know whether you can see yourself. I think you are there on the left-hand side top, and you can see the kids interacting with the facilitators who made it possible. That was the first time that we've had a careers workshop where representatives from companies and organizations, institutions could come and impart knowledge so that our kids can take informed decisions. And in the community workshop here, ladies and gents, I will speak about it later on again. But I had great reservations. And I want to make mention of Rob Ross, who said, "Sir, you've got to invite the parents." Ek sê, "Nee, ons stuur hulle 'n brief, hulle moet kom." "No, sir, you invite." So I had to invite the parents. And when the morning when we started, I still had reservations because at 8:10, there were two old ladies come, with respect to age, old ladies came into the hall and I said, "Sir, this is not going to work. I think we're going to be done by 9. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what an attendance on that morning. Because Rob Brasto said, invite, don't instruct. That is part of the flawless consulting, contracting in. Am I right, Ms. Van Rijn? Contracting in. I will remember what I've learned, hopefully, for life. Because I must still contract my wife in. Ladies and gentlemen, the knowledge, the skill, the confidence that was installed. It allowed me, it empowered me to engage with this organization successfully. Kenzai, Plascom. That's what they've done. Along with Polyoke, they came and they said, "This is what I would like to do." And for the first time, I sat in an Oval Office, in a boardroom. Because we don't have a boardroom at Steenberg, we have a staff room, and we have classes, not the boardroom. So, Symphonia afforded me opportunities to move into places where the private sector people are used to. We're not exposed to this kind of stuff because, you know, we're just teachers and we're government employees and we must get the pupils to pass, period. So, Cancer Plascon came along and they painted classrooms. Then we had a contractor appointed at the WCD with no respect, no negative comments about it, but they appointed a contractor to replace our roof and to replace our roof. And I've complained about the quality of workmanship. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, after the first rainy season, we had leaks on the new roof and there were no leaks on the old roof. And so Plascon said, we'll fix it. But in the meantime, the company that was awarded the tender walked away with the money. That's wrong. But thank you to Plascon for saying, we'll fix it for you at no cost. Then someone, Steenberg, ladies and gentlemen, draw the people in the area, into the fences as well at times. So someone smashed the fence and it allowed free access to outsiders to enter the property. Cost 15,000 rand. You could be spool for any dames hier, ek het nie spool vir jy nie. Dit het oopgestaan. Plascon said, Plascon said, sir, we'll fix it for free. That's what Symphonia instilled in me. The ability to contract people in. To be convincing in my stance. This is for our pupils. They are the core of our existence, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's an echo on stage. Stellenbosch University, ladies and gentlemen. An email came, my inbox. Interested in furniture, all via Symphonia, they have shelving. And because I have a very, very supportive SMT and staff, they always allow me free rein to do what they think is best. At times not the case. And so I rushed into Stellenbosch and I said, we will take these. And so today, the furniture, these shelving will be used in our media center as well. So again, it's creating enabling environments. It's making an impact beyond imagination, ladies and gentlemen. So we don't have pictures to that effect, but they also started a special garden because, and again, identified Steenberg. So again, I say, Steenberg is the draw card, Mr. Pretorius, Mr. Samarin. And so they said they want to have this project at Steenberg, create this environment where they can monitor the sugar birds. And behold, the first sugar bird was followed just last quarter to our garden. So the sugar bird, the movement of sugar bird is being traced. Let me move on because I've been told you've got 10 minutes. So ladies and gentlemen, the proof is there. I'm not making up anything in front of the evidence. Thank you, Symphonia. Dr. Louise van Rijn, you are a phenomenal lady, indeed. Old Mutual, ladies and gentlemen, again, the skill that I have acquired, the ability, the confidence instilled, the opportunities at these sessions that we've had. They made a promise 8 years ago to donate 20,000 rand to the high schools in the area. Walked away after the promise and I engaged with them. And you know what? In 2012, I called another teacher on board and I said, this is what they've promised us. And the teacher could give me word by word what it is that they've undertaken. We have eventually successfully contracted them into honor their pledge of 20,000 rand. So, what we did with the money was, it was spent in the kitchen that we have for our kids, because many of them report in the mornings to school without having had a breakfast, and some of them bring containers and they take food home because they're others. So the fridge is there, the microwave is there, and then because we have 22 codes at our school, with 1,500 rand per year school fee, of which we collect 30%, God is great, tumble dryer, and a washing machine to attend to our gear. So we don't have to pay the service provider outside, but we keep it in the Steenberg family. So thank you, Symphonia, for empowering me to engage with whoever, wherever they are in South Africa, to build Steenberg, to impact on our community. Ladies and gentlemen, it's okay. Now this is the next partnership that was established. Our jazz band played in the Baxter Theatre for the first time in 2012. They were the only band at the event to enjoy a standing ovation. In the audience was a lady from France. She walked into the office the following day, and I looked into her eye, and I remembered my training, and I said to her, "Ma'am, you will give us a big band." 9 months later, ladies and gentlemen, 9 months later, the band received brand new instruments straight from the factory. And let me show the pictures. Evidence that's absolutely important. Bottom right, we'll see the unpacking of the boxes. And then they started performing with the wonderful Mr. Smith. And today, what you've heard, ladies and gentlemen, has been achieved. 2 hours on a Monday and 2 hours on a Thursday since 2013. Am I great, Mr. Smith?
Well, we really only started in January.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's not the year, that's not 2 years. What they've produced this evening and what they've achieved thus far has been achieved over a period of hours, months, weeks, not years. So this lady also made a tremendous impact on this trek with Sir. And so what's the next stage? They have secured funds to build an open air stage in our courtyard. And so it will give our band the opportunity to entertain our kids during interval so that they're not up to mischief. And so what I thought of is to afford the lamps, teachers to take the classes there and do oral in the open air. You know, this is timber, and this is because of the partnership and the introduction to Symphonia. And so what they are also contemplating doing, ladies and gentlemen, and it will be the first in the area, and it will allow us not to go to the Baxter, etc., etc. They envisage to build an art center. So if there's anyone with a checkbook around, we will welcome, as a community of Steenberg, your investments, ladies and gentlemen. And I thank you for your contributions. Oh, he doesn't want to go. Where's the lady? Ladies and gentlemen, what's imperative for us to understand is we just didn't wait on partnerships. We went out there because the morale was great. Teachers just wanted to build, they wanted to change, they wanted to impact on the kids. And so we participated in the SOS challenge. I don't know whether you know what it is. I speak very fast. Single swim for the first time. They competed against the winner of last year. Steenberg walked away with the honors, 10,000 rand. They went on. This is just Steenberg, ladies and gentlemen. So just another level that we've been pushed to, thanks to Symphonia. They participated, and the 2 soccer teams won 160,000 rand. We had one learner participating in the USA. It's not the USA IWF. And then, because of, again, Symphonia and the empowering effect that they've had on me, I could engage with the Rachel's Angels. We are part of that now. And so at the end of the 2-year contract, Rachel's Angels will award the school certain shares that we can trade and hopefully impact on our pupils as well. And then I engage with the education department. And when I say I, it's Steenberg, ladies and gentlemen. IT will be introduced at our school in 2016, one of the only schools in this area. So, is Symphonia a force to be reckoned with? Is it making a difference? Is it changing the landscape? Unequivocally, yes. And then, this gentleman came along. He's in the audience, sailing. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman came along. And I must be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not an easy person to get along with. The laughter is acknowledgement. And he came and he said, "Sir, we would like to speak to you about the results and analyze it." My goodness me, we analyze our results at our school. No, he took us step by step and showed us where are the shortcomings. And he challenged me. And the challenge was to make changes with the allocation of teachers at the beginning of the year. Great deal of unhappiness. But we enjoyed the ultimate reward in showing. So he gave us 193,000 rand. He's managing it. Now, make a reference to that again. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, the screen, data projector, all because of Polyoke and sailing, specially fitted for this occasion. And I'm so proud to say that, just for Symphonia. pinnacle of it all. You know, the impact of Symphonia, I hold in my hand. It had such a positive effect on all concerned that the Western Cape Education Department, after many years of criticism on my part for not acknowledging excellence in our school, acknowledged the school as one of the top 10 most improved academic institutions in the Western Cape. Why? They talk about quality passes. Our schools, bachelor passes, improved by 100%. And for that, the school received 15,000 rand from Western Cape Education Department and 193 from Sailing. But what they don't know is that it has been made possible as a result of partnerships and Symphonia. And so I would like to meet the Minister and tell him, allow principals and staff to manage these schools and allow organizations and individuals who want to impact, let them be, for we can attest to that it has made a difference in our school. And so tonight, dear Dr. Louise van Rijn, Ms. Bantenaar, if you could stand for a moment, please, ma'am. Mr. Broster, Ms. Kraak, Ms. Elshaw, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to convey my sincere gratitude on behalf of the school for being change agents in society. We need more people who can move the goalposts and impact, because the impact is not on the school, it's on the children of our community. Thank you for changing and touching my world in Steenberg and giving me the ride of my life. For last, it was the best year of my life because of you. I acknowledge you, I commend you.